Women in the workforce, especially mothers, are faced with so much more barriers and challenges. One of the hardest things is getting women to acknowledge that it's not their fault. And a lot of people put that blame on themselves. I went back to school for my master's of social work so I could make a difference for my community as well as in Indian country. I wanted to bring back resources to my community and be able to implement them. I was sought out by the Catherine M. Booter Center to attend Washington University on a full ride scholarship. The foundation recruits Native Americans across the United States. I'm going through school pregnant and I'm trying to figure out and navigate the waters of the healthcare system. So I'm figuring out how to work with Medi-Cal, where to give birth, and on top of that, being a student. I gave birth in my spring semester to my daughter and I had several weeks left of school. I was 1,900 miles away from my family and friends, raising a child by myself with no support. I was struggling to find daycare, so I asked if I could take a leave of absence. In writing, they said that I would not lose my scholarship if I took a year leave to be a mother and raise my daughter. Shortly before I would return, after I was already reinstated, I was told that I would not get the scholarship anymore. There was no warning. And I asked, why did I lose my scholarship? And they've never responded. I wouldn't have been able to finish my degree. I couldn't afford to pay $40,000 out of pocket. I tried to go through the university, I tried to go through Title IX, I tried many different routes, even talked to the chancellor, the dean. I felt like I was just going in circles trying to figure out these answers. It took me about a year to find equal rights advocates. They didn't downplay my situation. They didn't blame me and they didn't push me aside. I wasn't aware of my rights and I wasn't aware of all the things that was available to me. I think that's what made me feel that there's a possibility for change, not just for myself, but for others. That was one of the biggest things I wanted from all of this, is to make sure that no other student ever goes through what I've gone through. I experienced pregnancy and racial discrimination, and I want others to know that they too have a voice through equal rights advocates. You do not have to do the status quo. So often we are forced to go on one path and just blindly follow it. It takes individuals like myself and others to have our voices heard. By receiving the Emerging Leadership Award, I felt truly honored that someone saw my work as a mother and someone attending school as valuable and seeing me as an asset for the future. And especially for women in similar situations like myself. And I think that's what made me feel really humbled about receiving this award.